Willson. I'm with the Small Business Development Center at the University of Maryland. And I'm here today to talk to you about how you can leverage your scarce economic development resource dollars with the Small Business Development Center. And certainly as I look out at this wonderful room with people from all over the state of Maryland, we know that each region has its own particular set of economic drivers, and we've certainly heard them discussed today by the panel and by our speakers. But as economic development professionals, we tend to think about the big score, the big construction program, the big transportation program. Certainly Dominic just emphasized tourism, BRAC, agriculture, healthcare, education, taking care of our kids. All those things are economic development. But at the heart of economic development is the small independent business owner. Our small independent businesses, less than a year old nationwide, create 3 million jobs a year. Businesses that are 5 years or older shed 1 million jobs a year. That's the macro statistic. Our small businesses create jobs, and they give us our complexion, our complexity, and our character as a state. The small independent business owners are the little guys playing on the big chessboard we all tend to think about. But our small businesses have great impact. In fact, in our state, we have roughly 135,000 small businesses, depending on how you define it, 250,000 self-employed people, and also you are all aware that we have small and minority business set-asides by the state and the county. How do these small businesses get started? Where does the small business person get their idea on paper into a loan package, to a lender, to a VC? And more importantly, how do they stay current with technology? Mike was talking about that. And how do they stay in business? Small Business Development Center is a statewide program. We have 25 to 30 counselors in all 23 counties and the city of Baltimore. We're on the ground to help small businesses throughout the state. And the Small Business Development Center does two things. One, low-cost training, anything from how to start a business in the state of Maryland to how to access alternative capital resources, and in between, how to operate your business. The most important thing I think we do, and I've talked about this with some of you today, no-cost confidential training, counseling. How does that happen? We start with a foundation of federal dollars. The SBA puts money into every state in the union, and for simplicity's sake, let's say in Maryland it's about $2 million. That platform allows us to leverage your economic resource development dollars. How do we do it? We partner with our host institutions. We partner with the state. We partner with DBED, DHCD, and very importantly, we partner with our counties. And as such, the SBDC becomes a premier constituent service. Many elected officials who are approached by constituents who want to open a business send those constituents to us. We provide a real service for mayors to the governor. The SBDC is your grassroots connection on the ground, on the main streets, in the tech parks and incubators with your developing businesses. We have a network of counselors. Rich is manufacturing. I'm retail and restaurant. We have other people that have specialties, and we do have a significant impact. When you look at job starts, those are small businesses. Business starts are small businesses. But I think if you think about that $2 million that's matched for $4 million, we return $217 million to the state through tax revenues of those businesses. For those of you who aren't aware, we have special programs as well. We're not just generalists. Special technology programs. A lot of you know Ralph Blakeney. I know Robbie does. Technology transfer, mind to market, commercialization of technology for women and minorities. This is where I come in. This is where I think all the conversations today have focused back to. Our economies are becoming more community-based again. Neighborhoods, communities, small towns. We have a program for the businesses located there. And as we heard earlier, we also have a program. This is our foray into social marketing. Our Gateway program will start on our website next month, and it's to inform small businesses about opportunities in green services and sustainable business products, services, and practices. And we're also targeted at businesses that are already operating at the $500,000 level. We have a special cadre of trained counselors who are now going to try to take those businesses to $1 million and $2 million, creating tax and revenue. And I would be remiss if I didn't mention our sister program that many of you are familiar with that is totally targeted on small businesses accessing federal, state, and county contract opportunities, an important source of revenue for small businesses. Folks, I just want to leave you with the thought that we're your most cost-effective use of leveraging economic development dollars. We impact the individual small business on the ground in their place of business. If you have any questions, see Rich Loeffler, Beth Woodring, or myself. Thanks.